welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I am very, very well. How are you?
Fine.
Just fine?
I'm very well.
Okay.
Very well. Hot weather is with us all week long, and today we could get to 90 for the first time this year.
Well, I would disagree because it was 90 yesterday.
Well, according to Reynolds Field, the high yesterday was 84.
Well,
officially.
according to the fellas and myself, it was
Yeah.
91 yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
We could see some thunderstorms and showers later this afternoon, just a 20% chance. So, but nearly 90 all week long. Could be today.
Could be today. Let's take a look outside our hometown heating, cooling, and more Skycam. Oh my gosh, you can see the heat. You can see the heat. Thanks to Hometown Heating, Cooling, and more. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com. Had a chance to, I was at the Hunt Club yesterday with Tina from Hometown and,
nice.
and Phil and Barb Tripp and getting
Did
ready
you
to
get the
plan.
Wiley?
Tony Hollow was there and he bought, and beforehand he asked me to only order a soda to save him some money. So I only ordered a soda. So I was doing that for Tony. But anyways, we were talking about some good things happening for Big Brothers Big Sisters, working on getting some more matches here in town.
So Tony Hollow invited you to lunch, and then he said, just order a soda.
No, well, I mean, he texted me ahead of time. Yeah, he did. But Tony's a great friend, so we like to rib each other a little bit. But no, it was wonderful, wonderful time. And he does a great job for Big Brothers Big Sisters. They're going to be moving into the Jackson YMCA, so that'll be exciting.
He can't wait to move.
In all fairness, if I was in that building that they're currently in, I would also be excited to move.
It's going to be a perfect fit, the Y and the Big Brothers Big Sisters.
For sure, absolutely.
Motorists, be alert. Today, the Michigan Department of Transportation is closing Seymour Road. They are going to spend the next 2 weeks finishing up the concrete and the interchange. And when Seymour reopens and the exit at about June 14th, 3 brand new roundabouts will be part of the configuration of the Seymour Road exit. And the folks at Seymour Ford Lincoln and Extreme Dodge will be very happy when that's done.
I think so, yes. I think the car dealers for sure will
They've
be
been
happy.
very, very patient.
Very patient, but you'll be able to get off that exit and drive right into any of those dealerships of your choice, for sure. And it's the nicest 5-mile stretch of highway in the United States.
It is. And once this is done, mid-June, that will be the most of it for this first part of the 94 project. Some signs and some pavement markings and some landscaping will all that be remaining, and they'll complete that in the next few weeks, so it'll be beautiful.
Good, I can't wait to drive on it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have been avoiding the area just because they don't know what's happening. I do like the new diverging diamond at the corner of 127 and 94. I think that's very quick. I like that. It's a lot faster than it was.
And at that diverging diamond, a little known feature will soon be unveiled, and that is a pedestrian tunnel under 94 from Jackson Crossing to the hotels.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
How about that?
Interesting.
Yeah, so we'll have to go do a feature there.
Yeah. Brandon, you'll be able to walk home from the Texas Roadhouse under the tunnel. How about this debt ceiling?
We've been talking about student loan forgiveness. One of the provisions in this deal between President Biden and Speaker McCarthy would require borrowers to begin repaying their loans again by the end of the summer, and it would prevent President Biden from issuing another stay. So the student loan debt issue, once this is solved in the next couple of days, people.
It better be solved today.
It might be solved today, but
I heard that Joe Biden will be working the phones himself today.
he's got a lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Well,
So
there's nothing you or I can do about that from this chair.
no.
So we definitely won't worry about it. The NBA Finals are starting tomorrow, and have you heard how much the mascot for the Denver Nuggets makes?
No.
Rocky.
Rocky the mascot?
What do you think he makes a year?
Wow. That's probably above and beyond a normal mascot. Right?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
above and beyond. He's the highest paid in the league, I'll tell you that. What do you think?
I'll say 145.
145,000?
Yeah.
625.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He made, yeah, wow. 625,000, the highest paid mascot in the league.
And the
He
nice
makes
thing-
more than 3 of the players on the roster.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
And the
One
nice
of them's
thing-
Reggie Jackson, fellas.
He's anonymous, so he can live without being bothered, enjoy the riches.
You're probably right. You're
Yeah.
probably right. There he
It's-
is courtside. Wow.
Mascots, they're not allowed to reveal themselves.
Break
Yeah.
character.
Because I know, I personally know Paws, the Tigers mascot. I can't tell you who it is. I think a lot of people know.
You don't say.
Yeah.
You don't.
But I can't, I'm
say.
sworn to secrecy.
I accidentally said it once,
And
but I won't say it again.
and the mascots, they can't talk. So you don't know, they're not allowed to have voices.
I'm sure. I'm sure he lives in a nice house.
Yesterday we told you about that cheese rolling, the Cooper's Hill cheese rolling race that goes back a couple hundred years.
Yeah, I like
Well,
this
we're
one.
learning today the women's division was won by Delana Irving.
Oh wow.
She got knocked unconscious as she went over the finish line and didn't know she won
Really?
until they revived her in the medical tent.
Jeez. This would
So-
be fun.
Yeah,
This would be a lot of fun to watch.
but she's okay.
Gosh, it looks like everyone in there was just like shot and then shoved down a hill.
Yeah.
Especially the guy on the left with his face in the grass and his arms underneath him and his feet up.
It looks like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Yes, it does.
Speaking of Arnold Schwarzenegger, did you hear that Al Pacino announced yesterday that he's expecting another child? Guess how old Al Pacino is?
He's expecting another child?
Yes,
71.
82.
What?
By the time the kid graduates from high school, Al Pacino will be over 100.
Wow, and I thought my Uncle Don was in a bad spot. Jeez. Woo! Wow. I will be, how old will I be? I don't know how old I'll be. I don't want to think about
No,
how
don't
old I'll
think
be.
about it. I don't want to think about
I don't
it.
want to do that
No.
right now. But my uncle had kids at a later age, and that was always the funny thing, telling him how old he was going to be at the graduations. Oh, boy. We have the Rose Parade coming up this weekend live on JTV. That is Sunday. And we have Kelly Hoover and Christy Dillon on the mic for the Rose Parade. Braden Lape is the Grand Marshal, of course, and the theme is Home Sweet Home.
I wonder if Braden's going to sing as he travels the parade.
I wonder if there'll be a lot of younger fans at the
Oh,
parade
yeah.
to see
sure.
Braden.
Very popular Jackson County personality. See you at the Rose Parade, and can't be there in person, watch it live on JTV. You know, we've talked about the pandemic for many years, and we've got the best news. We've got some good news. So far, May in the state of Michigan is the least deadly month ever since the pandemic began.
Well, that's perfect.
Isn't that great?
That is great. Yeah, that's good. That's great. That's our pandemic news for today. The Alglick Youth Football Camp is also coming up. Every time I look down at the calendar, it's crazy. Tomorrow's June 1st already. June 17th is the Alglick. You can sign up. Facebook.com/Alglick Youth Football Camp. It is one of the best camps in the country. Kids entering 4th through 9th grade, here from former NFL players, current college, former college players, coaches, current high school coaches. It's a great camp, and Glick family does a wonderful job putting that on every year.
One of the coolest things, I think, is to see these little kids eating lunch across the table from these big, giant
Right.
college football players.
It is cool. While their dads are leaning over the fence, wishing that they were their kids. So no, it's cool. A lot of fun stuff. And we've had a chance to talk to some big time alumni and celebrities and coaches because of this event. So excited to see who shows up this year.
A lot of people are on Mackinac Island today. Michigan's leaders in business industry and politics are there. And today the governor is holding a press conference with legislative leaders and business executives to announce Make It in Michigan. We got a new thing.
Like Maiden.
Make It in Michigan, a new economic strategy to keep winning projects and invest in Michigan communities and people.
You remember when we came up with that Maiden Jackson?
Yeah,
When someone stole it.
someone stole it.
So Made in Michigan. All right, good. Good. We want people. We want people here. Like a year ago, we were talking about how Michigan is one of the most desirable states for people to move into, and then in 40 years it'll
Why
be the
live anywhere
busiest
else?
state. And now people are talking about leaving. It just doesn't make sense.
Let them go.
Yeah, let them go.
The police blotter today. Officers responded to the 400 block of Madison Street for a domestic dispute that turned into a structure fire.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
I wonder how that happened. Someone probably threw a
I'll set
hot
this thing
pan
on
of
fire if you
grease.
don't get back in the.
And in Wisconsin, a landlord burned down his own apartment building, and he played Billy Joel's "We Don't Start the Fire" on
Really?
the loudspeakers as the building burned. Yes, true story.
Nothing surprises me. Did you see the gun violence numbers over the holiday weekend?
Unbelievable.
Over 150 people shot over the weekend. Absolutely crazy.
When will it
Absolutely
end?
crazy. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like it will. Later today, I'm going to the new Shabby Chic building with Jennifer,
Oh, nice.
which is the former Earl Insurance Agency building, and then Barker Weber bought it, and now it is Michelle and Travis's, and I'm excited to see this.
While you're over there, would you get me a bagel from Kibbe Cobb Deli, Shorty's Deli?
I will. Yeah, I will. Absolutely.
Best bagels in North America.
I also agree with that. But I've heard wonderful things about the new Shabby Chic building and can't wait to check it out. So we'll be there and you can watch for that next week on JTV. The Jackson College Summer Concert Series starts tonight, and that is on the back porch at the Potter Center, and 7 o'clock tonight, the Jackson French Quarter Traditional Jazz Band will start off the Summer Concert Series.
There are it's half a dozen concerts over the next several weeks, so make sure you get out and enjoy free music, a wonderful atmosphere on the beautiful campus of Jackson College.
Our show today is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. They're in their third generation of being family owned and operated and pride themselves on offering high quality, name brand furniture at affordable prices. Thank you to Vermeulen's for helping us bring you today's morning show.
A couple numbers from the weekend. Holiday travel topped pre-COVID levels. TSA said nearly 9.8 million passengers were screened over the Memorial weekend. And The Little Mermaid had a big box office, the 5th largest Memorial Day opening. It's not cartoon, you know. It's
I didn't know it even existed until last night.
really.
Yes, because my mother sent a text saying she would like to take my daughter to the movie. I had no idea.
Really? How do you miss that with a little girl in your house?
I don't know.
Well,
We were just at Disney World.
it
They didn't
is-
say anything about it there?
No, it was all over Disney. I don't know how you
Really?
missed that. Yeah.
We had a big event last night. We had the Selby track meet, and we had just about everyone there. Everyone there from JTV. I want to thank Jeff Steers, Noah Baker, Brandon Dowley, Adam Bragenzer, Lucas Olson, David Rice, T. Gerwick. Bart, you were there.
I
Thank
was.
you. And Cassie Legal was there with me as well. We had a great time. It was a wonderful event. I'm just going to go ahead and rip through all the winners if you don't mind. So the top area athletes were there once again, and Madison Osterberg, Kiera Johnson, and Riley Aylesworth were named outstanding athletes for the girls' side of the meet. Holden Van Poppel and Owen Fremo were named outstanding athletes on the boys' side. Here's our results in the girls' 100 meter and 200. That was won by Riley Aylesworth. She's just a sophomore from Columbia Central. Manchester's Allie Koch won the 400. Madison Osterberg won the 800 and mile for Lumen Christi, and she's got a chance to win 2 state championships this weekend. Northwest has a freshman, Chloe Cohn. She won the 2 mile, which is absolutely insane. And there is Chloe right there. And then Kiera Johnson, she won the 100 meter hurdles and the 300 meter hurdles, both PRs for her. She is just an absolute treat to watch. I think I called her Sierra Pryor last night a couple times because she reminds me just like Sierra, just an elite runner. But yeah, Kiera's got a chance to win some state championships as well. Some relays. Grass Lake boys won the 400 meter relay. Western won the 800 meter relay. The mile relay was won by Western, and the 2 mile relay, Lumen Christi. Girls shot put, Jalen Perkins. Discus, Megan McInder. High jump, Mara Mitchell from Northwest. Pole vault, Emma Wilt from Homer. And Kiera Johnson won the long jump. Over on the boys' side, there's Kyson Cooper. He won the 100. He also anchored this picture is from the end of the 4x1. Jackson High won that. He's only been running the 100-meter dash for a couple weeks.
No.
Yeah, I know. It was shocking to Cassie and I. But yeah, he won that. Holden Van Poppel won the 200. Travis Collins from Michigan Center. Watch out for this. Remember this name, Travis Collins, elite runner here in Jackson. Adair Artis from Concord won the 800. Rogan Melling won the mile. Cameron Pierce, the 2 mile. Holden Van Poppel, the 110 hurdles. Eli Dyer from Springport won the 300 hurdles. I mentioned Jackson winning the 400 relay. The 800 meter relay was won by Napoleon. Mile relay, Concord, they ran a 3:30, which was just a fantastic time. East Jackson won the 2 mile relay. And then the boys' field events, the winners were Brendan Faber in the shot put, discus Owen Fremo, and that both those athletes are from Western. Diego Lebron from Homer won the high jump, 6'2". Pole vault, Lucas Inocencio, Western, he jumped 12.6. His brother holds the record over 15 feet. And then long jump, Mackay Wingfield. He jumped 21.10. And that's about how all of us felt about 9:30 last night after the Selby.
Yeah.
It was so hot, and then it got nice. But it was hot.
Yeah.
It was very hot. Full photos, galleries, and stories on our website, and then we will have that full broadcast for you. Check jtv.tv for that as well.
Awesome. Who's on the show today?
We've got a wonderful show. We're actually going to be celebrating a birthday
Oh, wow.
with our first guest, Chrissy Siders, right after this break.